An Apple whistleblower has come forward to expose the company. They claim that Siri regularly records your private conversations and the people back at Apple listen to them. Okay, that's not something I wanted to know, but now I'm glad that I do. We all know that Amazon Alexa and Google Home record private conversations, and it was only a matter of time before someone exposed Apple for doing that too. Welcome back to InformOverload. We do the news and spill the tea. I am Charlotte, and I think it's safe to say that there is no such thing as privacy anymore. Hit that subscribe for the spiciest news updates on YouTube and follow the IO team on social media. Listen, okay, I'm an Apple user. All you Samsung users are already down there in the comments like, dislike, dislike. I love Apple. I really enjoy their products. I even just got myself AirPods, and honestly, I don't know how I ever lived without them. I love them, even though they're really expensive. But when you're spending a lot of money on Apple products, I think it goes without saying that you expect there to be a high level of security that goes along with them. Apparently that isn't the case. An anonymous Apple whistleblower who's a subcontractor at Apple came forward with an insane claim that Siri records Apple users' private conversations. And not just private conversations. Siri records Apple users when they have sex, when they're talking to their doctors, and when they engage in illegal activity like drug deals. The subcontractor didn't want to be named because they still work at Apple and they don't want to lose their job. But it has been confirmed that Apple's Siri conversations are being reviewed by external contractors, even though it doesn't state that humans are listening to conversations in its privacy documentation. This whistleblower said, I quote, "The sound of a zip Siri often hears as a trigger. So like, for example, if a dude is unzipping his pants." I don't know who the heck at Apple thought that would be a good idea, cause like a zipper sound, really? The whistleblower said there's been countless instances of recordings featuring private discussions between doctors and patients, business deals, seemingly criminal dealings, and sexual encounters. These recordings are accompanied by user data showing location, contact details, and app data. Siri can also be activated in other ways. For instance, if an Apple Watch detects it has been raised and then hears speech, Siri is automatically activated. And products like the Apple Watch and the HomePod smart speaker are the most likely products to record your private conversations. To make matters worse, yes, it gets worse. According to this whistleblower, Apple doesn't just record your conversations and store them on a server. A number of samples are sent to third-party human contractors whose literal job is to listen to them. Okay? Apple has responded to the claims, and they said that only 1% of recordings are used to improve its responses to user requests and to measure when the device is activated accidentally. But when you think about like how many people use Apple products, 500 million? 1% of 500 million is still 5 million. I guess their next statement can kind of put your mind at ease. The recordings that Apple contractors analyze are not associated with the user's Apple ID. They said Siri responses are analyzed in secure facilities and all reviewers are under obligation to adhere to Apple's strict confidentiality requirements. But I mean, like, the whistleblower did say that there's a very high turnover rate at Apple. Employees are coming in and out all the time and there's a hefty amount of subcontractors. The whistleblower said there's not much vetting of who works there and the amount of data that we were free to look through seems quite broad. It wouldn't be difficult to identify the person that you're listening to, especially with accidental triggers, addresses, names, and so on. I'll leave you guys with this thought. They say that voice activation is the future of technology. Sooner or later, every piece of technology we use will be voice activated. But think about it, if your voice is being recorded and stored, then how is technology supposed to differentiate between a command and a private conversation? Let me know your thoughts on this one down there in the comments. I'm gonna contemplate throwing out my AirPods, but I probably won't. I love them. For now, I'm gonna respond to some comments from my video. Huge city killer asteroid almost hit Earth. Galaxy Doge said, welcome back to your daily dose of anxiety. Yes, welcome back. Hannah said, I love science videos, especially when Charlotte and Dave hosted. Love all the hosts, they are fantastic, but I don't know, I love when Charlotte hosts. Not surprising, I love you too. Husk said, first time I see someone say huge apocalyptic tsunami, so cute and happy. Huge apocalyptic tsunami. Justinia said, Charlotte, I had a dream and you were in it. We were both secret agents. It wasn't a dream. That is it for me, and thanks for watching. If you want to keep watching, click on this blue link over here and leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in a future IO video.